After lying to his girlfriend about having a vasectomy and forcing her to brush her teeth after he said her breath stinks, Rose decides enough is enough and walks out on Big Ed, leaving him crying and alone in his hotel room. However, the cameras didn't capture all of Ed's disgusting acts, and in the tell-all at the end of this video, Rose reveals even more embarrassing details about their relationship, like Ed stalking her on Facebook and begging her to make a sex tape together. But before we get into the final part of Big Ed and Rose's story, make sure you subscribe because I'm trying to hit 500,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you haven't watched the previous two parts, make sure you watch those two for the full story. Anyway, let's get into the episode. And just as a quick reminder, we left Ed when he was living in Rose's tiny village in the Philippines and completely embarrassing himself.
So, Freddie, are you okay with me dating Rose because I'm 1 year older than you? Son of a bitch.
It's fair to say that Big Ed has shown that he's nothing more than a drama queen who will do or say anything he can to get attention. And he doesn't even last 24 hours in Rose's village before he wants to leave. And he trades her derelict village for a tourist island a few hours away.
We are going to the island of Palawan, and I'm so excited. White beaches, warm ocean water, no more rain.
While I definitely believe that Ed doesn't want to stay with Rose's family anymore because of how uncomfortable the living conditions are, I also think he wants to be intimate with Rose and fulfill his fantasy of being with her, especially when you see the kind of things he's brought with him for this trip.
So, I got some surprises for you.
Really?
Can I show you?
Sure.
Don't look. No look, okay? Hope you like. So this goes on top. And then this. So this is for outdoors.
Okay.
The swimming pool.
Getting Rose a bikini isn't so bad, I suppose, because she may not have had one, but I don't understand why he wouldn't just take her to get one and let her pick it out herself. But Ed likes to be in control, and I think anyone can see that. What he gets for her next is actually very weird though.
Big surprise.
What is that? For?
It's called a teddy. My dog is named Teddy. This is also called Teddy. Rose and I have only made love once, so being intimate is still quite new for us. But all in all, I think Rose and I have good chemistry. I brought along a couple presents from home, so I think now is the time to give her lingerie.
This moment actually went viral almost immediately after it aired, and for good reason. It's so presumptuous to get someone a present like this without knowing them for very long. And this is the first time they've actually met in person. Big Ed seems obsessed with making Rose into his little doll rather than liking her for her own person. He picks what she wears, where they go. He holds all of the power, especially because of his age, and even more so because he holds all the money.
When Ed gave me a lingerie, I feel shocked because I don't know how to wear it. Because this is the first time to see it like this.
I feel so bad for Rose. I can imagine that if she doesn't wear these clothes, that Ed will become moody and just very annoying to be around. But surprisingly, this isn't even the worst part of it. Ed decides that this is the perfect opportunity to embarrass Rose about her personal hygiene, even after he made her shave her legs. It seems like Ed will continue chipping away at Rose until she's got no willpower to argue left.
So this is mouthwash, and I got you a cute toothbrush. Your breath is not pretty. One of the first things I noticed, even at the airport, was her breath, but I didn't know how to bring it up. And I don't think she realizes it, but I do. And then I got you good toothpaste.
Okay.
Rose is clearly upset. It's never nice to be told that you have bad breath. But for Rose, it isn't as simple as just brushing your teeth. She lives in literal poverty. It's like that her family won't even be able to afford toothpaste most of the time. The way he speaks to her is so condescending as well. He acts like she's never seen a toothbrush before. Ed tries to play it off like he's concerned for Rose's health, but really that's not true. Plus, he made the conscious decision to give her those things in front of the cameras. He made them out to be presents so that she should be grateful for them.
I know what you mean, but this is from my stomach, not my teeth.
Oh, really?
I have an ulcer,
Oh, you have an ulcer?
Yeah.
Rose says that she always brushes her teeth, and the smell is from a stomach ulcer, which can be really painful. It's not exactly Rose's fault. She's clearly upset, but Ed doesn't care.
I'm so exalted that I want to give a punch to Ed, and I feel embarrassed. I think Ed is a rude person. If Ed truly love me, kailangan na lang tanggapin ni Ed kung ano ko.
I love you. I love you.
Pangit mo.
I love you.
Pangit mo.
Does that mean I love you? I hope it means I love you.
It's been less than a week since they met in person, and Rose is struggling to cope. The fact that she literally insults him in her own language is hilarious but sad at the same time, because his behaviour is wearing her down. Eventually, Rose forgives Ed for being so rude to her, and they spend the next day enjoying their vacation. But Ed can only go a few hours without saying another stupid thing. The next one being that Ed still hasn't been honest with Rose about how he doesn't want to have children and still plans to have a vasectomy.
But there's something that I'm afraid to tell Rose that I should have told her a long time ago. I don't want more kids, but she does. I didn't tell her sooner because I didn't want to lose her.
At this point, Ed has lied so much to Rose that he's practically leading her on. If Ed knows that Rose won't want to be with him after she finds out that he doesn't want any more kids, he's setting their relationship up for failure. And with all that Rose has been through with Ed so far, she clearly is becoming more hostile towards him.
I like the view.
You do?
Yes.
You're my best view.
Me.
I mean
You're
it.
so sweet.
Ed clearly gives Rose the ick. He is cringe every time he opens his mouth, and you can tell he's not exactly trying to make Rose feel nice, he's just doing it to show how romantic he is. Or, in reality, he's trying to warm her up for the absolute bombshell he's about to drop on her.
So last night, remember, you're talking about you wanted more kids. And I want to be honest with you and tell you that I've raised a daughter. You know, she's 29, and it was a wonderful experience. But having more kids is not something that I want.
Coming out about this huge lie is going to be the make or break for the relationship. Ed has never been honest at first. He tries to get as far as he can before he's forced to tell the truth. And the way he tries to explain things to Rose is just totally embarrassing, and he speaks to her like a child.
In fact, before I came to see you in the Philippines, I had scheduled 2 appointments to have an operation. It's called a vasectomy.
What? I do not understand.
There's an operation in here where it's a snip. It prevents me from getting you pregnant.
The way he says snip and demonstrates with his hands is genuinely so annoying. If you just explained it like a man, then Rose would probably understand. It's like he's constantly trying to undermine her and treat her like a child all the time.
I tell you before, right? I tell you I want 2 kids, but why you not answer me like this? I feel very sad, and I think I give you a time for thinking about this.
I don't need time. Rose, I'm telling you now, I don't want more kids. I want to be able to give you the best life I can with what I have. I'm not rich.
I know.
I work very hard for my money.
I know.
I only have enough love. I only have enough money for you and for Prince.
Rose has every right to be annoyed here. They spoke in depth about having a child together, and now Ed has come out and admitted he lied about all of it. After they argue, they go to bed without speaking. But by the time Ed is awake, Rose has left. Ed tries countless times to call Rose, but she ignores him.
I'm really worried. She didn't leave a message with the front desk. I looked all around the hotel, but she's nowhere to be seen. I don't know where she is, and I'm really confused and I'm sad.
A few hours later, Rose turns up to speak with Ed after taking a lot of time to think about it. It seems like the situation has taken a 180. At first, Ed thought Rose wanted to be with him no matter what, and this vacation was supposed to see if Ed wanted to marry Rose. But now it seems like she is the one in control and deciding if she even wants to be with him, and Ed is very uncomfortable with this new power dynamic.
Why you not tell me the truth? You not want a baby? Why?
What do you mean?
Why you not tell me first before you come here? Why? Why? What's wrong?
Because I'm 54 years old. I don't want more kids.
Why you not tell me the truth? Why you not telling me first on chatting? Why you tell me right now or yesterday? Why you not tell me before you come here?
I should have been more truthful. I apologize. I should have said, look, I don't want more kids, but I wanted to get to know you. I wanted you to get to know me, to make sure that we are compatible. I wanted you to see who I am.
I know who you are, I think. You first lied to me about height, right? And then you want to give me STD test, right? And about mouthwash. And why you tell me? I know I have a sick and I have an ulcer. So I'm disappointed because you always embraced me.
To see Rose finally give it back to Ed is so satisfying, and proof that she's really been paying attention to his behavior all this time.
You think I want your money, not you. You give me feel a little bit pressure. I think you not love me. I'm done.
Rose is absolutely right, and Ed being so shocked just shows what kind of person he is. He doesn't care that he's being rude towards Rose, he just does whatever he likes regardless of whether it hurts people. Instead of apologizing, he turns on the waterworks and starts to play the victim.
I came here with love in my heart. I bought a ring. My plan when we left here was to go back to Manila and to ask you to marry me. My intentions were real.
Yeah, I know you are real, but your behavior is not good. I'm tired to understand always you. It's too much. You hurt me, you lie me, again and again and again and again. So I can't want to continue this relationship.
Ed basically thought there'd be no way Rose would end the relationship. He thought she needed him and couldn't survive on her own. Rose forgave Ed and gave him another chance every time he lied to her. So there's nothing more Ed can do now.
So you think I'm bad? I'm a bad person, okay?
Yeah.
Instead of trying to apologize to Rose, he storms off. From Rose's perspective, Ed was one person online and another in person. He said everything he thought she would want to hear while they were texting, but once she actually met him, he turned out to be nothing more than a narcissist and a liar.
When Ed and I met online, I like Ed because he gave me respect. But after I meet Ed in person, I realize who is a true Ed right now.
While Rose is already on her way at the airport, Ed thinks that she needs time to calm down because she's clearly overreacting. But he has a huge shock when he gets to their room and finds out Rose isn't there, and neither are any of her things.
She's gone. Her stuff's gone. She's really gone. I don't know, I'm just upset.
Ed blames the entire situation on Rose and acts like she is the one who lied to him about her feelings. Instead of thinking that he needs to be more honest with the women he dates, he has a much stranger approach in that he needs to be more cautious around women, which is completely ironic when he is the liar.
I know that it's over with Rose. So I need to try to put my life back together. I want to reach out to my daughter, Tiffany. I want her to know that this was about me following my heart. It was about me trying to find love for me. And in the end, I get nothing.
Like, what did he want? A medal? Why is he the victim when he dated someone literally half his age? He was incredibly rude towards her and is now angry that she left him. After this blow up, Ed and Rose go their separate ways. Finally, Rose goes back to her hometown and Ed gets picked up by his mom at the airport all the way back in California. Instead of treating it like the 3-month relationship it was, Ed acts like his entire life is ruined because he can no longer trust women and will never find love again. By the way, you might remember if you've watched the previous episodes, he has cheated on his wife before, so he is the liar. The best thing that came out of the relationship ending was Ed's daughter agreeing to meet with him again, after not wanting to be around him when he was with Rose. I mean, who would want to see their own dad dating someone younger than their own daughter?
Tiffany and I's relationship before I left for the Philippines was pretty much over. She thought I was making a devastating mistake.
In the end, Tiffany was actually right. Their relationship was a disaster, and she was totally right for being annoyed with Ed.
When my dad told me about Rosemary, I freaked out, and my dad and I had a huge argument on the phone. I was so hurt with the fact that he wasn't listening to his only daughter that is coming from a place of love and concern that I ceased all contact with him. I don't know how to move past that, at least right now.
Tiffany seems like a very intelligent woman, and I find it difficult to even believe that she's Ed's daughter. To everyone else but Ed, it was as clear as day that Ed's relationship with Rose was weird and inappropriate.
I was upset that you're old enough to be her dad, and I was just like, what are you doing? 23? I'm 29. What do you have in common with her? Like, it was hard because you were blowing me off and essentially saying F you. Like, I'm just going to do whatever.
I was selfish, and I'm sorry.
Ed put himself first, ignoring everything his family and friends were saying to him. It will take a lot of time to rebuild his relationships if they even want to do that. With Rose and Ed finally parting ways, the show has a final episode, the tell-all part, where both sides come together to discuss why the relationship went the way it did. It can be a way for them to get closure and ask any questions they might have. However, for Ed and Rose, tensions start off extremely high, as they are both extremely annoyed at each other. Ed accuses Rose of bombarding him with messages trying to get him back, which she denies.
Does that look like she's frustrated or she's angry at me? Rose, you reached out to me. You wanted to start a relationship again and wanted me back and wanted a present for Valentine's Day. You wanted me to come and see you. And I was ready. Sean, I was ready. I missed Rose. I love Rose. I was ready to give up everything. My daughter, I was ready to give up my daughter. I had already repaired that relationship with Tiffany, but I had feelings for Rose, and I was ready to go back until I went on her, Rose, let me speak.
I don't know how much of this I believe, because Ed even admitted at the start of the episode that Rose never received any of the gifts he has sent because of how remote she lived. So why would she start asking for gifts now if she knew she wouldn't be able to get them? Also, why on earth is Ed bragging about his relationship with his daughter for Rose, who he's known for just 3 months? If I was Tiffany, I'd genuinely be heartbroken to hear my dad say that. And then Ed stalks Rose's Facebook and claims that she's been in a gay relationship that started as soon as Ed left the Philippines.
Rose has been in a relationship with a girl since we left Palawan, February 9th.
Okay.
Look at it. Look at the text. It's right here.
The conversation gets a little bit confusing here as Rose uses a translator. So, to paraphrase, Rose has a short relationship with the woman after the split with Ed for a few weeks. There's obviously nothing wrong with that, but Ed is annoyed that she kept her bisexuality a secret from him. Ed makes it seem like Rose has been messaging him first, but he doesn't show any evidence. The pair bicker, to be honest, like school children until Tiffany comes on to give her side of the story.
So you heard your dad say he was willing to give you up to have this relationship with Rose. How did that make you feel?
That, I will be honest, I was pretty shocked to hear that right now, that when she reached out to him again, that he was willing to jeopardize our relationship again. It sucks. I mean, I'm his only daughter, and he's willing to jeopardize our relationship again for love, which I understand at the end of the day. Like, I want to see my dad happy. I want to see him with somebody and not alone. But I mean, I can't support it. I mean, there's such a huge age gap there that they don't have very much in common. And
Tiffany, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, I would never give you up in a million years. I risked losing you. I put everything on the line, and I'm sorry. And I hope you know I love you so much. I would have never stopped trying, but Tiffany, I was just following my heart. I'm an idiot. I fell in love. I'm stupid. I fell in love. I risked my relationship with you, and I'm sorry.
Ed can call himself stupid a million times, but he'll never change his behavior, and Tiffany deserves better. He clearly doesn't mean his apology either, because it's obvious that he would drop Tiffany for Rose at any time. Things only continue to get worse for everyone involved, as Rose then accuses Ed of being emotionally abusive to her, and says he constantly tried to get her to make sex tapes for him.
Sabi ko sa kanya, kasi sabi niya sa akin, bakit lagi ka malungkot, bakit lagi ka problema? Sabi ko, dami namin problema rito. Sabi ko sa kanya, alam mo, bigla sinabi niya sa akin na sa open your video, maghubad ka, bibidyoan kita, babayaran kita ng pera. Sabi niya sa akin, para matulungan kita, babayaran kita ng pera, pag hubad ka.
Rose was saying that during one call, Ed was asking, why are you always sad? And Rose was saying, well, we have a lot of problems here. And so Ed said, well, get naked now and I will pay you. Get naked in front of me, do it now, and I will send you money.
Oh my God. How do you make this up? How do you come up with these ideas? Are you kidding me?
No, you're a liar. Always you're a liar.
Don't start making up stuff. That's ridiculous. Come on.
From Ed's reaction alone, I believe Rose here, and it's not out of the ordinary for him either. He bought her sexy clothes, took her away from her hometown, will literally just have sex with her, and it's just in line with everything he's done on the show. The producers compile a replay of old footage of everything he wanted Rose to do, and the evidence is honestly pretty damning.
So there's a test that you can take.
You test me?
It's a test for I don't know if you understand it. It's STD to see if you have like sexually transmitted disease. Last night when I noticed that your legs were kind of like mine, they were hairy.
What?
So this is mouthwash, and I got you a cute toothbrush. This your breath is not pretty. I love you. I love you.
Pangit mo.
I love you.
Pangit mo.
Does that mean I love you? I hope it means I love you.
It's so embarrassing to watch these clips get played back, but when asked if he regrets it or feels bad about he acted, he says he doesn't.
When you were asking Rose to shave her legs, why did you do that?
So first of all, Rose, I apologize for asking you to shave your legs, but let me explain. I live in Southern California, and women in California, they laser their legs. So it was something that I wasn't familiar with, but I apologize. I apologize.
I did give him a hard time.
But it did weird me out. I'm going to be totally honest. It was weird. It was weird for me, and I wasn't used to it. But I apologize if I hurt you for asking you to do that. That was not my intention. I wanted you to love me. I didn't want to make you mad.
And I'll be honest, if that was me in any of those clips, I would just leave the internet for good and probably just live on a remote farm somewhere. Ed's reaction here is so weird too. He's acting like he was shocked to discover that women have leg hair. He really chipped away at her bit by bit and is now annoyed that she is upset and is finally calling him out on his behaviour. The rest of the episode is much of the same. Rose and Ed never see eye to eye. Ed fails to take accountability time and time again for his behaviour, and to be honest, Rose is a bit too young to be dealing with this kind of thing. The best part about it is that they split up for good and haven't got back together since. However, since the show's success, Rose has carved out a name for herself as an influencer in the Philippines and was able to afford a better life for her son without Ed. And Ed started seeing another woman, Liz, on a 90 Day Fiancé spin-off. And although this was the full time with Rose and Ed, there is more Big Ed content. So if you want me to cover more of Big Ed on 90 Day Fiancé, let me know in the comments. Now remember, if you didn't watch the previous 2 episodes, you can watch the first episode in my Big Ed trilogy here if you click this video. And if you like this kind of video, make sure you subscribe, because I upload videos like this every Friday and most Mondays. Follow my Instagram at BigCraigYT. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.